Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Ashley and today I'm going to be doing a video that's kind of like a get ready with me, and I'm also going to just talk about 2018. I know it's kind of late in the game for it, but better late than never. So yeah, I can leave what I'm using on the screen, but it's not going to be too in-depth. I'm just going to do my makeup for the day and then talk about 2018 like I said. I'm going to be looking this way because my mirror's here. I get annoyed whenever I hear people say that, but I thought I'd give you a heads up. So I've already moisturized, primed my face, and then I also have done my eyebrows. So I'm going to start with the eyes, which is a little bit weird for me, but I'm going to be doing that. I think I'm going to be going for like a peachy kind of glowy look, which would be great for summertime, but you know, it's like literally 5 degrees outside right now. It's gonna be really hard for me to talk while doing my makeup because I'm not very good at that. 2018 was one heck of a year, to say the least, for me anyways. Well, actually, I think for like a lot of people also. It was like a pretty terrible year, I would say. More bad things than good things happened, and stressful things. That it definitely wasn't my favorite year at all. I guess I'll just go like month by month or like parts of the year to kind of recap what happened in 2018 for me, because kind of a lot did actually. January of 2018, or just the beginning of 2018. For me, the whole first, what is that, like 5 months of 2018 were just absolutely horrible for me. I was finishing up at my community college and I was finishing up my degree, and I just had a bunch of elective classes that were extras that I really didn't need to take. Well, I did need to take them, that's why I took them, but they were classes that didn't pertain to my degree specifically. I got a degree in professional communications, but why is it so hard for me to talk? I was taking a calculus class, which got me a really bad grade. I should have taken it in high school, but I thought that I was too cool for that, I guess. But yeah, it was a really complicated class, and I ended up just, like, I didn't even really pass it. I just didn't fail. I literally got a D, and that was really hard for me. I remember crying so much over my homework because I didn't know how to do it, and it was so hard. It was like one of the hardest classes that I've ever taken, and I'm just not very good at math in general. Yeah, it was horrible. I also had to take a macroeconomics class, which if you've taken macroeconomics, you know how much it is. And I was taking that online, and I just really was hating my life. I think that last year too, this makes me sound spoiled, but I always try to save up, or we use like our tax return money to do something big for spring break. Last year was the first year that my boyfriend and I have been together that we didn't get to do anything. Well, we still went somewhere, but we usually, like, we were going to like Florida and stuff before, and so that was really hard because you're working so hard all the time and you literally don't ever get a break. Something that was also pretty difficult was right before spring break, we found out that my boyfriend had lost his job. So that was a huge thing that happened in 2018 because he'd had that job for a while. We had like a lot of financial problems and everything during 2018, which was not fun at all. So like spring of 2018, I graduated, which didn't feel like any big accomplishment because I just had to go to school again in the fall, and here I am. I mean, it is, but I was so happy just to be done with all those horrible classes that I was taking and to actually be productive. Something big that I wanted to do last year over the summer, and then I did the year before as well, was work in a factory back at home, because you get the weekends off. That was pretty much all I wanted. You get the weekends off, you make tons and tons of money for not as hard of work, I feel like. I mean, it is hard work because it's like all new things that you have to learn, but it's pretty easy. I was working at a company while I was in school. Obviously I can't do like a full-time factory job while I'm in school. I was planning to quit so I could make, like I said, extra money and save a lot of money because we were moving at the end of the summer. My supervisor and everything, or my shift, whatever you want to call it, at the time told me that I would be getting a lot of overtime and making a lot of money working at the job that I was at, which I thought was pretty cool because I did like it more than a factory job because it was fun and I got to be a barista and everything. But then come summertime and I am getting like no hours a week. Like I can't even, like, it was probably like 20 hours, like not a lot at all. By this point it was too late for me to start at a factory job because I would only be working there for like a month. That was like one of the worst times because everything was so unorganized. I wasn't getting the hours that I wanted. Nobody was listening to what I was saying. I wasn't making a lot of money and it was a very, very, very stressful situation. I loved that job, but how the management came to be and stuff and how everything ended up working out when people were switching managers, it was just really unprofessional. But I was stuck there because it was too late for me to get another job. However, something exciting that I did get to do during the summer, actually kind of a lot of exciting things happened this summer. So in June, something cool was I ended up getting to see Harry Styles. I was and still am a huge One Direction fan. I love them with all of my being. What I'll do to like get tickets is I'll wait pretty much until the last minute because they actually go down in price wherever you want to buy them. So you could get really good tickets for cheap, kind of, sort of. Yeah, Harry Styles came to my state and we went to see him, and I can like put pictures, videos, whatever. Even whenever he was in One Direction, I thought he was like such a good performer. Like literally one of the best performers. Not that I've seen a lot of people, but I just always get excited to see him because he like really captivates the crowd, I feel like. And I just love him. But in July, I actually turned 21. It kind of sucked at first because, well, it wasn't too bad. One of my friends turned 21 literally 20 days after me, so that wasn't too bad. And my boyfriend's 21 also, well, over 21. Why am I having so much trouble? He's over 21, so I could obviously go with him and his friends. That's been fun, going to the bars and stuff. Everybody was always like, you're not gonna like it. Like, going to the bar is stupid and expensive, but like, I love going to the bar, kind of. I just like, I don't know, like the party atmosphere, I guess. I feel like I'm working so hard on this and nothing is happening. I just remember like at the end of July, we were really getting down to the nitty-gritty of moving. There was just a lot of stuff having to be done all the time. Moving is not fun. Like that was the second time ever that I've moved. The first time I moved was literally from my house to the new apartment with my boyfriend, so obviously that was really exciting. It was sad, but it was really exciting to finally be out like on my own, kind of. Yeah, so that one wasn't too bad, but then moving 2 hours away to where we are now was so sad because like I had lived in my old apartment for 2 years, which was my first place ever away from home, like I just said. I don't know, it was really sad and like bittersweet because it was really difficult for me to move. Like I would just, like the last few days that we were at home, I just remember crying all the time, and I was just really sad because I didn't want to leave. And seeing your apartment with like everything packed up in it, like ready to go, was also really sad. I didn't like it. I don't like moving, and I'm ready to move back home. So yeah, I think after that, like the beginning of August, since school started, we moved down where we are now, 2 hours away. And yeah, basically I hate my life. Like I said, I'm ready to move home. I love the friends that I have here, obviously, and I'm so happy to have met them. I'm just ready to go back home. Also in August, I also got to see Niall Horan, who literally is the love of my life, kind of. He was my favorite in One Direction, and I did the same thing with his tickets. I waited until late to see him. We actually got like really close tickets, me and my friend Maddie went. He's also a really good performer. Like, in One Direction, I guess I didn't notice it really as much, which sounds kind of mean. But yeah, he was a very, very good performer. I remember it being so hot. He commented on it. Maren Morris was there too. I really like her as well. She commented on how hot it was. It was like literally 100 degrees. And it was so humid too, so humid. I was wearing makeup and I was shocked whenever I got back home that I still had like some on my face because I was sweating so much. I don't know what is happening, honestly. So yeah, I can insert pictures of Niall also. That was such a fun night. I like have kind of had a hard time relating to One Direction since they've been gone. So I kind of not forget about them at times, but like forget how much they mean to me. So then it's like an emotional roller coaster ride every time I remember. He sang Flicker, which is like a song off of his album, obviously. And then right after that, he sang Fool's Gold from One Direction, and that was such an emotional time, honestly. It was so touching, and I was so sad. I was crying, kind of low-key. Remember when I said this was going to be a natural look? Good one. I feel like the Niall concert was the last thing I had to look forward to. And then it was back into school, and it's been back into school. So yeah, school, I hate it. I like go to a major university now, and I don't like it. Even like whenever I was in high school, I went to a smaller high school that there was like 300 people, 400 people total. And so going somewhere now that has like 40 something thousand students is just not my thing. It freaks me out. I have really bad like anxiety about like public situations, especially with like how the world is nowadays. I'm just so like terrified of everything, and I wish I wasn't like that. And I try to calm myself down a lot. Like I had a lecture class, and I've never had a lecture class before until now, but there's literally like 100 students, which some of you guys are probably like, oh yeah, 100 students, whatever. But to me, like, that's huge. It just scares me because, like, you never know what's gonna happen, when something's gonna happen. Maybe I'm just a big baby, but I literally am so terrified. It's gotten better this semester because since the semester started, I have, like, smaller classes, but they're still pretty big for me. They're, like, 40 people. The community college that I went to before this was pretty small. Like, there weren't ever really that many people there, so it was nice because it was similar to my high school. But now, and since I've been here, that's been something that I've really struggled with, is trying to adapt. I started a new job down here as well. Like, it's been a lot easier for me to make friends down here than I have realized, which I'm really grateful for. Back to the end of 2018, I just remember kind of like partying a lot. I like partying, like going to the bar and going home, which was really nice, and seeing my friends and visiting them at their colleges or whatever. Ultimately, 2018 was not a good year for me. So now I guess I can talk about 2019. I think I said this last year, but I feel like 2019 is going to be such a good year because honestly, we can only go up from 2018. I want to talk about what I want to do, but then I talked about what I wanted to do last time too. And remember, I didn't make a video for like ever. I think I made a video like in the beginning of January last year, and then I just didn't make a video again until I moved it down here. Nice going. I guess I can speak it into existence by talking about it, so I'll do that. I really, like, honestly really want to get back into making videos. I like really do love making videos. It's something that is so fun to me. I feel like every little kid kind of did this, but I would like make videos with my friends and stuff, and I always liked doing that, and I always wanted to like make movies and everything like that. I feel like nowadays that like transfers into doing YouTube. I really do like making YouTube videos and editing them also. I just have iMovie and my iPhone. That's what I film on. I've been watching a lot of videos recently, about like how to get just like good quality videos on iMovie even still. So I feel like I can improve on my editing a lot. I know a lot more, and I used to just edit on my phone, but now I have it on my computer, and I actually have more storage because I figured out how to transfer everything over. That's why I didn't end up making videos at the end of 2018 last year, because I ran out of storage on my phone. But I have found that if I put my old videos on a flash drive, then I can delete them off of my phone and I have more storage. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I think I want to just keep it simple by just filming on my phone and then editing on my computer, since there's more of there's more things that I can do on the computer, like more ways to edit and stuff. I really like editing my videos and I want to make them funny. Like, I feel like editing is a way that you can really make your videos funny and stuff. I was trying to make a video every Friday, and I feel like this semester is busy, but I want to try to do that because, like I said, I love making videos. And if I really want to do it, then I should just make time for it. Like, that's how I kind of look at it. Like, I should just try my hardest to make sure it's part of my routine. Another thing that I want to do, I really want 2019 to be the year of like traveling for me. I have like a lot of trips planned out in my head that I want to do and that I'm really hoping that we get to go on, and I hope that it all works out like that. Like I said, I live in Indiana and there is like nothing really to do here. It's just the boring same old every day, and there isn't much to do like sightseeing wise. But anymore, it's just so expensive to go anywhere. But I guess that's just something that you have to save up for. I really am wanting to decide what direction I want to go with my channel, and that's something that I obviously struggle with. I don't have a lot of ideas. I would like to have it be partially a makeup channel, like how I'm doing now, but like actually about makeup. The way that Tana Mojo's channel is kind of set up, or used to be set up whenever I used to watch her, she would do like story times, but she would also do like makeup, and so I kind of want to do something similar to that. If you have any suggestions for kinds of videos I should make, you should leave them down below. I want to kind of create content that I'm interested in also. Like, who wouldn't do that? But then again, I don't know what I'm interested in. I just watch literally like random videos all the time. I feel like I'm too poor to be a beauty guru, you know? Not that I'd be a beauty guru. I'm too poor. There's new makeup coming out all the time. You think I make that much money? No. Deletes all my footage just to have like an hour video of me not talking.